Hey guys, welcome to Diecast, and in today's video I will be reviewing this Maisto Lamborghini Countach LPI 800-4. So I just wanted to make this video because this car is really popular right now. It's hitting the market like crazy and everybody seems to want one. And first answer is, why does everybody want one? It's because there's only two manufacturers who make a 1/18 scale model of this Lamborghini right now in the market, and it's first of all Maisto, and the second one is a brand called MR. And the difference between the price points are insane. So for Maisto, this is about, I don't know, like in the two-digit numbers for like the models. But the MR ranges in the 3-digit price points. So yeah, like of course everybody's getting this one, and it actually looks pretty great. So let's get to the unboxing, hey? Okay. As always, we're using the back end of this box cutter. I'm just getting it ready, and then I'll use my auto art pick to start picking on this flap, just to make sure I don't break anything. Perfect. And then from there, after this flap is open, I can just pry it open just like that. Alright, let's see this guy's. So interesting, like, design here. The box is basically what keeps it together. So if you look there, like, there's these crevices here that hold it together so the car doesn't hit up and down, and it's very durable. Like, you don't even see, like, there's a little bit right there, but it's just to keep the car together. Okay, now moving along. So this is the car with the base. I believe this specific white is the Bianco white. It's attached by 2 screws underneath. Alright, and then it does have some of these plastic rubberized, what do you call these? I don't know, rubber bands, I guess. And then in the middle here by the door, there's this plastic strip that prevents the doors from opening as well. So let's get on it. Alrighty, and just like that, it is off the base. It didn't take too much time. It was actually really easy to take these rubber bands off, and if you wanted to put them back on, it's super easy. Same with the plastic strip right here. If you wanted to put it on again for storage, easy to be done. Okay, so let's get on this, starting from the back end side here. I'm just gonna use this brush to point out the things that I can see. So right away, the paint, it's not that bad, but I feel like the way that the paint hits the car, there are some lines here that are a bit bluish. Let's see if I can zoom in. So I mean the quality of this isn't, we're not looking for an auto art quality or a very high-end car quality, but I can see some of the parts here, like for example in these lines here, I can see some bluishness to it. Like right here, there's some bluishness right there, like right in this line here. But overall, it looks great. So, I can see a panel gap here that's a little bit uneven. And again, like every time I see the edges of this, there's like this faint bluishness to it. And I think it just needs a tad bit more paint, but it's not that bad still. It's still not a deal breaker. I mean, especially for what you pay for. It's definitely not a deal breaker. Okay, so starting from this end, we see these nice... Okay, I haven't mentioned this before, but I really like how the wheel arches go on this car. It's very, very interesting because like it goes very wide and then it gets filled up by this black part right here. Like it's almost like a vent going outwards this way. I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. We do have some carbon fiber pieces like this side skirt right here. And then more carbon fiber-esque pieces right here in his side mirror. Surprisingly, this is not. Like it's just like a gloss black. But I can see a tad bit of carbon fiber-esque inside the vent here. Like there's a very, very discreet in the light. Let's see if I can show you guys. Yeah, right there. Like you see those lines that are coming through? It's very, very discreet. And we have the gas cap right here. And it is not a separate piece. Looks like it's molded in with a piece. The frame of the door, you can clearly tell it's plastic just by the sheen of the light. And let's see, going to the front here, I love, okay, so again, this is a recreation of the Countach, which is a very iconic car and a poster car for many, and I think they did a good job. Like it's absolutely amazing. And I know I've been doing a lot of Lambos lately and you guys have been loving it, so here's another Lambo, and man, I am very impressed. Like, it's a really good looking car. So we have the Lamborghini logo in the middle there. It's actually really nicely done. It's nicely done. Like it's definitely a decal, but it's nicely done. Like it's pretty much centered. And we do have separate individual pieces. Actually, no, it's a one piece. Interesting. So this and this are connected to each other, so it's a one piece. Like the end of the right side, if you're facing me, of course, the right side of this windshield wiper is actually, there's a piece connected that goes with the left side windshield wiper. Very interesting. And then we get this nice carbon fiber-esque, again, rear, I wouldn't call it a splitter, just the bottom of the bumper, like the lip. And we do have some vents here, which are through and through. This through and through vent? No, this is not a through and through vent. This is a through and through vent? No. But the way they did these headlights, very, very cool. You can see the detail. You can see those fine lines right there for those LEDs. Very, very cool. I love how they did that. And we go to the driver's side, which is virtually similar. And I forgot to mention that there is a tiny logo right here on the side, which basically says LP800-4. And I just want to mention again here as well that the vents here are good to go. These are not through and through vents, but this one is a through and through vent. And then going to the rear of the car, we see that nameplate right there, Countach LPI 800-4. We have a quad exhaust. We have more carbon fiber-esque pieces here. And let's not forget that Lamborghini script right there. And these 6 gorgeous brake lights. I guess one of them is going to be like a signal light or something. Yeah, that looks great. Like, I'm pretty sure Auto Art's going to come out with something like this, or other brands like BBR. Like, if you guys see the MR, I believe that's a resin car. Correct me if I'm wrong. And yeah, like, I mean, for the price that you get for a Maisto, like, this opens up, which we will get to in a bit. Alright, let's talk about wheel detail. So first of all, the wheel design to the car, very, very nice. Like, I like the choice of wheels for this car. It definitely, like, suited the car very well. And if we look closer here, let's see if I can zoom in. Can you zoom in? Basically, there's a Lamborghini logo right in the middle there. And we have Lamborghini script caliper. And the, I noticed when I spin it around, the rotors do not spin as well. It's like a fixed piece back there. So yeah, it, like, see that? The rotors do not spin as well. So in accuracy wise, it is not that accurate, in a sense that the moving parts don't move together where they should be, but that's okay. Again, like, it's a Maisto, come on. Let's give this guy a break. But we do see the Lamborghini script on that caliper, so that's nice. And then we see some nice tread on these tires. I also want to mention these are center lock wheels. Unless in the middle there's like a, that's just a cap and it's like a 5 lug or something like that, but I don't think so. And then this is the front and the rear, considerably quite larger compared to the front. And the deepness of the rears are very significant. Like, you can tell how far the caliper and the rotors are. And at the same time, if we look underneath, you can definitely see how thick the rubber is at the back, and the width of that tire and the wheel as well. And since we're at the back here now, show you the underside. So it's basically one full panel. We do have a little bit of a design here underneath, and we do see some of the details, but unfortunately no engine detail. It's all it's all one full panel. But we do have some, what do you call this, vortex generators and rear diffuser underneath the car, and a few more air ducts in the front here as well. Okay, let's get to opening this car. I'm really excited about this car. So I don't think I'll be able to open this door with this, so I'm gonna have to use my hands for this. So it's not Lambo if the doors don't open like a Lambo. And I mean, you know, like, you gotta have the Lambo doors with this. Super cool that they made that detail, and it works seamlessly well. Like, it just works. Like, if you want to open it this way, like, let's say you didn't know, like, you can tell that the hinge wants to go up right away as soon as you pull it out a little bit. So that's a great thing, and it just maxes out right there. Let's see if we can get some detail here. The door card, there's actually some good detail here. Like, it's one full panel, but it's nicely colored in. You can see the nice distinct colors, and you can tell that, oh, this piece was supposed to be carbon fiber, so they did that part. You can see some buttons on the side of the doors. And let's see inside. Okay, you get greeted by this. There's a script that says Countach. And then inside, another script that says Countach. If that wasn't enough, look at these AC ducts. That's super cool. Very interesting design. And we see the Lamborghini script in the center console there. The paint isn't the best for the inside because you can see there by the gauge cluster, the red there is a little bit off. Needs a retouch. The seats are very red. Let's see if I can show you guys here. Yeah, they are very red. Are there seat belts though? Yeah, there's seat belts right there, right next to it. I don't know if you guys can see. It's zooming in on the lint there. Yeah, there you go. So it's just right on the side there. And then right in the center there, we get a plethora of buttons, like just button city right there. And we also get the rear view mirror. Let's go to the other side here. Actually, before we go to the other side, let's see if this front opens up. Holy crap, that's cool. Does it go up all the way? Oh, before we go there, that's what I'm talking to you guys about. So it's one piece and then it just connects right there. Let's see, does it go all the way up? Or is this maxed out? This might be maxed out. I just don't want to force it. Can I go upwards? It's very tight. This part is very tight. And I'm using one hand, so. Okay, so it does have a compartment right in the middle there. Not much detail. The dogleg style hinge there. No decals whatsoever. Yeah, looks good. Driver's side. This one doesn't, like, if you pull, nothing happens. Like, you really have to, like, lift up and then go up. Okay, so door cards are the same. And if we look inside, fairly similar, except this is the part where you drive. Let's see if I can get more lighting in here. Doesn't help me a bit, but that's okay. We'll do that. Let me shut this off. This doesn't help me enough. Okay, so again, like, you get the Countach script, and then another Countach script right there. And you only get the 2 pedals because this one has the, what do you call this? Oh my goodness, I am a loss for words. These paddle shifters, there you go. And you see in the middle, I don't know if this guy helps either. Let's turn that off. So we do get a gauge cluster detail. It's just hard to see because of all the stuff that's going on in the middle there, but there is some detail in the gauge cluster, which is nice. Just having a hard time to zoom in and seeing all the detail there. And I can't get a good angle, but there should be some detail. It's a lot better to see it in person, but there is some detail in that gauge cluster. And lastly, let's see what this guy has. Well, that easily opens up, and it just gets a bit harder to open up at this point. Let's see if I can open it up with one hand. Let's keep going. I don't want to break anything. Okay, I think that maxes out, because if you look right there, that's maxed out. I love this detail here. So the vents are through and through, and it's also a clear, like tinted, sort of like cover. And we get this big X brace right there. Got a little bit of suspension detail. And then you see this massive engine. And can't read that. It says V12. And I cannot read the rest. Excuse me. Yeah, like it's pretty good. Again, this is a Maisto, and I think this is a great model for a great price. You can definitely not go wrong with this model. I think it's gorgeous, and if you like Lambos, this is the way to go. And you can't go wrong with the price, right? But yeah, it looks great. Anyways, thanks for joining me, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.